Karanja should have also written back to say, Mr. President, this, I've consulted with KCCA, this doesn't look possible. Bad language. You say you have good intentions, but these good intentions are not possible. And the proposal itself is not technically sound, it's not financially sound. Can we then shelve it and try something else?
All right, thank you very much. Sir Simon, Nachivubo is here, the people are crying out. And like Jonah did say, well, if maybe there would have been a harder drum sounded if people had lost lives, God forbid, but there could be loss of lives indirectly. You've seen so many people who are crying out. They do not know where to start up. They have loans. They have to even pay the rent meanwhile. While we're still just looking out at the loans, the landlords are still asking for their rent. It doesn't matter whether they're working or not. The same kind of conversation that came through during COVID. Where is this impunity coming from? Is it proximity, like Jonas says, or it's just the person of who is doing the redevelopment?
First, a simple pick from Raymond that about the season. I think while you think would have done this during, not during the rainy season, it is better that it happens because we are fighting water. It's better we do it now and see. It has now helped us to know where the challenges would be. What if it had come when it is too late? Now it is earlier, we can make some adjustment. And then, let's say, you know, the Nachivubo channel story has become very complicated because it is riddled in emotion and conflict. Many of the parties are conflicted in one way or the other. That we have not even had time to discuss the real issues because it is named Ham Lukwago. Ham Lukwago. Yeah. I am one of those who, unlike my brother Bakutaga, cannot blame Ham for anything, particularly about this, because it is a problem. Kampala's flood problem has been here for 40 years. We have all seen it. It stems from our own poor disposal habits that are all over. Forget Nachivubo Channel alone. Go and look at all the drainages elsewhere where we live. We are so poor that we do not have our own discipline to know that this will come and become a problem tomorrow. I see many of these women who have hotels, those small hotels there, in the evening when they are cleaning their saucepans and everything, pouring so much into the channel. So I agreed with Ham in the first place on one thing. One, because the channel is too open, it tempts these people with the poor disposal habits to deposit there whatever they want to do. What solution? Okay, forget Ham in the story. What solution do we have for that? If Ham was not here, how do we solve that one? Our poor habits, how? And we have talked about this over and over again. Number two, I am hearing now your experts, you call them architects, technical people, speaking good English, speaking good technical language. For 40 years, they have been here, knowing all of that good solutions they have. When did they help us? What have they said? The only man who has been consistent in this story, who I should give my flowers, is Elias Lukwago. Over time, Elias Lukwago has won, and I think he deserves a very good hand clap. He has won long ago, 10 years ago. He said, we are seated on a time bomb, but because of the political mix, nobody wanted to listen to him. Ham, I would thank him for one thing. He has started on, he has opened our eyes. Even if he stops now, he has left a problem that we have to solve. So we have confronted the problem. We have been avoiding the problem, moving around here and there. And Ham's love for our better city should not just be dismissed. He has done his, that's what he can do. Let others bring their solutions. What can they do? Lukwago has talked about a better physical plan. Let's look at what he's saying. KCCA, that is supposed to be technical and advising this, is the ones to play. So I believe if I had to charge anyone in court, two people would play. I would ask Mr. Museveni to pay and ask Mukyala Buzeki to pay 40 years. If Ham had not done this, what else had they planned to do? Lukwago called us for the discussion. The man has said, let us have a conversation on Kampala's physical plan. I don't know how it brings a problem.
But as you take Buzeki to court, the ED, one would also say she came into play after the letters had been written, the okays had come through, and I mean, she just fell in.
I want to come to that. One of the ways you'd prove that there was a problem is Mr. Museveni's letter. Because when Mr. Museveni wrote a letter about the project, you'd see somebody writing from a point of relief, saying, oh, finally, this menace, this burden has got a solution. Meaning, it was also part of his headache. How do we make this Kampala better? So he writes a letter, which was very romantic. I don't know where Mr. Museveni was. It was a very romantic letter that anybody who has a brain in any position of leadership would not want to antagonize Ham after all that romance in the letter or the construction. Nevertheless, the ripe ones, Ham has touched. Let us not attack Ham. Let us not reduce his vigor to bring solutions, but tell him, one, because honestly speaking, Ham's problem